Welcome back to Wilson for Real. Shout out to the Real Squad.
Squad up.
Squad up.
I get it, Real Squad. Go. We part of the Real Squad. If you would like to be part of the Real Squad, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment to Wilson's for Real.
So today is...
It's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
And we got some little Taco Bell.
We got Taco Bell today, y'all. We wanted to try the little box out. Even though I always talk stuff about Taco Bell, I still wanted to try the little box. And look at these sad smoothies they gave us.
The free. Mine ain't even filled to the top.
Yours ain't gonna show because it's green.
Oh, they was like, you want a large?
I was like, nah, we can take a regular. And this is a regular. 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 This is a regular.
Right. No.
So we got the $5
Chalupa box.
We got all the sauces.
We got. Oh yeah, I had to bring them over here.
So it came with a Chalupa, burrito. Is it a burrito?
A burrito, some center sticks, and a regular taco.
Regular taco. So let's go ahead and say Grace. Grace. Looking. So yeah, we got rid of the kids again. We ain't get rid of the kids. They spending time with their grandma.
Oh, this chalupa look good.
And we hanging out.
I feel like I need to do another thumbnail. Like while I was talking stuff about the place. This chalupa look good.
Shoot.
Get yours out. We got a chalupa. You can have a bite of the chalupa. The ingredients look fresh.
Ooh.
While I was talking stuff.
Why are you talking stuff?
No, that's enough. I'm gonna put some hot sauce in mine because they gave me mild.
I'm gonna put the little mild.
I want it hot. I wanted Diablo.
I'm a mild type of guy.
I'm a hot.
She's a hot girl.
Hot girl something.
Mm-mm-mm.
Did y'all check out those BET Awards on Sunday?
It was just a compilation of YouTube videos.
I'm YouTube first.
So they did give out some awards though.
However,
it was just weird.
It was weird because you weren't there with people. Period. We couldn't do nothing about it. There wasn't no YouTube videos, okay? That was a star-studded production. If you watched everybody's, okay?
It was YouTube
Karen
premieres.
And Kiara, the Clark sisters.
It was YouTube premieres.
That was video premieres back in the day, like when Michael Jackson did his, because they was hype. Don't try to discredit them.
It was like Video Soul.
It was. They came with the come through of their videos. However, I was missing the people in the crowd.
That's funny.
I mean, like, you ain't gonna be able to see it. They gave me half a cup of a little cup. Petty, but it is good.
I was looking out for our calorie intake. That was like a little keto cup. That chalupa pretty good.
That's why I said I can't even talk stuff, because
you can only talk stuff about the service. It was weird. The lady gave me all two.
Can you pull up and park on the parking lot?
Pull your car up in the parking lot.
I'm like,
am I in trouble? She was on me.
Pull your car up. I was like,
in the parking lot where
in
cars
the parking
go.
lot. Need a little more hot.
I hate they regular tacos.
I like that regular
I just
taco.
like they specialty stuff like the little chalupa and you know my favorite thing to get from Taco Bell is they quesadillas. I like they chicken quesadillas. But I'm like super hungry.
This was a cool little meal when it's only $5.
Mm-hmm. The $5 chalupa box. Chalupa box. Looking. Ain't it like a little Taco Bell challenge out?
Yeah, we seen it. It was they're like it's a pack.
PR gang did that.
T and Lee TV.
Seeing Lee TV. Yeah, we missed that.
We missed a lot.
So for our second black restaurant, we didn't go there, but I plan to go there within the 7 days.
You shouldn't say that one then. Say one we already been to and we could flash a picture.
You ain't even have to say flash a picture. You messed up my editing. You told him the trick.
You can boop.
Sweetie pies. Y'all know Sweetie Pie? They having a little drama on the internet. But I ain't the one that gossip. So
You ain't heard it from me.
But I gave y'all like a little insight for y'all to go look
Let me
it
tell
up.
you when you go to Sweetie Pies when you come to St. Louis on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You wait your butt in that line and your food gonna be fire. Period.
Yeah, we had Sweetie Pies with
For Father's Day, we should have mukbang.
us.
Mukbang.
We didn't mukbang that.
No, we was having your Father's Day.
Oh yeah, I wanted peace. I ain't want
Like a day off.
It was like a little damn. Just a little burrito, yeah.
I don't never like that.
You don't never like the burrito?
Nope. Just always eat the specialty taco and
Oh, I'll eat your burrito later. What, you still got turkey ribs? You ate your turkey ribs? Let me see the tiger sauce. Hey, when you ask somebody for something and then they use it and they wasn't even thinking about it until you ask. I ain't saying no names.
I do it all the time.
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names.
You sure looking.
That's because you look good, girl. You looking like a chalupa. You heard me.
You out here looking like a chalupa. Get away from me.
Oh, it was a lame line. Girl, I got $5 right now because you looking like a chalupa box. What?
Exactly. That would be me. I would just walk away.
Stop with the lame game. I wouldn't even know how to run no game right now. What's up, girl?
That'd be my face too.
Hey, what's up, baby? How do you approach? Hey, how you doing?
You want to be friends? No.
You want to be friend?
Nope, I'm married. You ain't got no friends? Nope.
Hey, what's up? You got a man?
I'm married. What you say?
What that mean? You married right now?
Yeah. I don't understand the gas station pickup though.
What's good? You want to buy me some gas?
Exactly. They put extra cinnamon on these mugs.
You want mine? I don't really dig the little cinnamon twist.
They like fried something with cinnamon on it. I watched it.
Fried tortilla.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I might want it. It got meat and beans.
Yeah, meat, beans, cheese. With like sour cream. Might be a little rice in there too. Rice, baby.
I mean, if I had a whole cup, I wouldn't feel this. Water right there.
I smashed that little box.
You did.
So, Jesus, I took my wife on a little field trip today. We're going to tell you a little bit about it. I want to get her opinion on how she felt about it. So, people that are not from St. Louis.
Yours all uniform, mine what?
It's a municipality in St. Louis County called Kinloch. And it was the first African American community in St. Louis. It was very prominent back in the day. Damn, I can't even think of that lady's name.
Maxine Waters.
I know Maxine Waters. It's a her name slipped my mind.
She an actress.
Mm-hmm.
I can look her up.
I just posted something about her on Facebook. I'm horrible with names.
I know you talking about though, the loud lady.
So it's a lot of prominent figures that come from this city. They had this municipality. They had their own high school back in the day. They had their own economy. It
was called Kinloch High School?
People will tell you, I'm a graduate of Kinloch High. They had several businesses, prominent churches. More recently, it was a tragedy with Huey. Shout out to Huey, rest in peace, Huey. He was just killed over there. He from there. But, like I said, this was a thriving community. And it was taken over by the airport. They had plans to expand the airport over into this community. And so they basically zoned all of the places that still didn't have homes. Places that didn't have homes, they zoned it for commercial. It is some commercial over there, but it's more so like a dumping area, which is sad and needs to be preserved. Like, they definitely need to come up with a plan for redeveloping Kinloch. It's still a community there of people that live there. And they just, I would love to see it rebuilt. But I took LaCrystal over there because LaCrystal, she heard about Kinloch.
I grew up in the city.
She grew up in the city. She heard about Kinloch, but never really been to Kinloch. And so I drove her there today. Kinloch is literally next door to Ferguson. So once you get out of Ferguson, you're in Kinloch. And so as we was driving through, babe, like, what was your thoughts?
That was my thought. What is this? It was just like a lot of land, trash. It was horrible. And a few houses, like, people who said, I ain't leaving.
Did you see the potential, though?
Yes.
You see the potential of what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I look at.
It was a lot of land.
I look at things like distressed areas, and I visualize the potential.
I'm not going to eat this.
You'll wrap that up for me. Visualize the potential. But it's just so sad how the government, the airport, and other people all played a part in destroying this community. They had so many black people there, and it seemed like most of our communities get destroyed and either turn into an economic engine for people who don't benefit, for people who benefit that don't look like us, or they come from the community. For instance, the Arch Grounds used to be a black neighborhood. A lot of people don't know that. I forget the name of the neighborhood. I'll look it up. But I knew it was a black community that was destroyed, and now you had an arch there.
That's a shame.
The area over there where Target,
Brentwood
area where Target is, it was a black neighborhood, black community, destroyed. And now you go over there, there's a bunch of shops.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't live over there, so we're not benefiting from the tax dollars.
Nope.
And so we have to basically, when we live in these communities and we controlling the government entities, we gotta make sure we preserve our communities and build on what we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad though, because if you Google some old pictures of Kinloch, it don't look nothing like what it look like now. And shout out to my girl Elena. She's done a documentary on Kinloch. It's called the Kinloch Doc. It should be coming out. Well, I think she done, but it should be coming out soon. I think she's shopping it around or whatever. But
get somebody to pick it up.
to get somebody to pick it up. I contributed to her. She did like a Kickstarter or whatever to fundraise for it. But she interviewed a lot of people from Kinloch, and they gave the stories of what Kinloch used to be.
They extra good, ain't they?
Yeah, I just started eating them and got addicted. They was like Lay's.
We going to this Taco Bell except for the drink.
Couldn't eat just one.
I don't know what they did to these cinnamon sticks. They extra cinnamon sugar.
That's fine.
Then let's talk about. Oh, you ain't done. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, when it come out, make sure y'all support the Kinloch Doc. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link to the website, and she has a like a teaser, like a trailer of the documentary, and so you can see it on the website. So I'm gonna have the website in the description. Make sure y'all check that out though. Kinloch Doc. Shout out Orlando. NLF graduate.
What's NLF?
NLF is the Neighborhood Leadership Fellows Program. I was a fellow through the University of Missouri St. Louis Extension. We went through a 9-month leadership program, neighborhood leadership program, where we learned about boards and different ways of putting together community proposals and different ways of telling a community story using data. And we got exposed to media training, and it was all about being a leader in your community. So all these different realms all came together, and we did a group project, and now we have a lengthy network of like-minded leaders in our area. And so we were part of the second cohort. The third cohort is going through right now. 9 months. Great program.
Lastly, I know y'all seen the Karen and the Ken of St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. Protesters are protesting for the mayor of the city of St. Louis to resign. You can look that up. But protesters came down a so-called private street. They do have more than one entrance. So if you go another way, it's not gated.
Right.
And so the people who owned a house on that street pulled out their gun.
Yeah, so
claiming they was scared for their life, and that protester had guns, but a lot of them had their kids with them. So
rewind though, babe.
Rewind.
So the protesters were protesting the mayor because the mayor, they had a meeting, and the protesters wrote letters to the mayor about defunding the police department and closing the workhouse, which the workhouse is a minimum security system that they use to keep people locked up who haven't even had a trial yet. And some people are in there for traffic tickets and all that type of stuff. So you got innocent people who can't afford to post bail. They have to be in this poor condition jail in the city. And so they all wrote letters, right? At any public meeting, yes, you do have to state your address. That's true. But
right.
The mayor did a update on Facebook, which means they weren't in a meeting. So she read the protesters' addresses publicly on Facebook for the world to see, not the people who was at the meeting or not. Because any public record, yes, your address will be on there, but it's subject to what they call the Sunshine Law. So people can request the public records. I thought it was very irresponsible for her to read off their addresses publicly. And so there's a cause and there's an effect. So the effect of her doing that, the protesters that are organized in St. Louis is expect us and more from us. I think it's two different groups. So it was two different protests going on. Now, those protesters walked through her neighbor's neighborhood to get to her house. Her neighbors came out the house that happened to be lawyers, and they had guns. And the husband had a big gun.
AK-47 gun.
And the wife had like a handgun. But they were pointing the guns at the protesters because they claimed that they were fearing for their life because they were protesting
in the street, walking down the street.
They were just literally walking down the street to get to the mayor's
no
house.
Justice, no peace. Like that.
Yeah, so they were chanting in the street, but nobody was on their property. They were on the sidewalk. They didn't say nothing to them until they came out with their guns, screaming, yelling, being belligerent. It was really embarrassing for the profession of an attorney because both of them are attorneys and they have a law firm. And it was embarrassing to the profession of an attorney, of a counselor. And they really should be ashamed of themselves.
Because you brought guns out where it was kids, babies. Like, these were peaceful protests.
Yeah. They was just walking through the neighborhood to get to the mayor's house.
Yep.
They wasn't like on their grass. They wasn't throwing stuff. They was just literally walking down the street, and it was a lot of them. They were loud, but the
police was up the street.
And the police was up the street.
So it's like the police were there. So what you pull a gun out on them for? And
the next day they made up a big lie.
Big lie.
Saying, oh, they broke down the gate on our private street.
And then guess what? When people drove by, gate wasn't broke.
Gate wasn't broke.
Catch that tea.
It was a lie. It was a lie. So, I don't know, man. Like, if you agree with the protest, support them. If you don't agree with the protest, I mean, people had a right. That's part of the Constitution. So if you believe in the Constitution, then you believe in protests. And you can't lump rioters in the same group as protesters. You have protesters and you have rioters.
Two different people.
And I think sometimes people like to lump them all in the same group.
They called them a mob.
A mob. That's what they call a
mob. Like, who was a mob?
A mob of thugs were coming down our street.
And it definitely was a mix of races.
It was black people, it was white people, it was Chinese people. It was college graduates, it was college students, it was high school students. So you wasn't talking about like just no people off the street.
Mm-mm.
You know, these people were fighting for justice. You know, and they have the right to do so.
Yep.
So my thing is, get over yourself. We have issues in this country. People are bringing it to the forefront. And so you can't be mad at those folks. And everybody playing a part. Everybody's not a protester. Some people like doing the stuff behind the scenes in the boardroom. Some people like making noise by writing letters to the appropriate people. Some people are just on Facebook bringing awareness to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has a part to play in the fight for justice. And I think we like either get down or lay down. You know what I'm saying? But nah, for real, seriously though, man, like we in some stressful times.
And rewinding to the BET Awards, because you said that. The BET Awards was pro-black, okay? It felt like, for real, black entertainment television.
And it was on main TV.
It was on CBS and BET, so it could reach a broader audience because people have turned off their cable, period.
I'm really glad to just see big corporations like,
hey, I'm not done,
bringing it to the forefront.
So like all the songs were geared towards, and the commercials, like black positivity, black businesses, and all type of stuff. So I think you should watch the BET Awards if you didn't watch it. Some of it was heavy. So some of the songs that they played, I couldn't watch because I didn't want to feel down at that time. But yeah,
I'm glad to see the big corporations jumping into the fight for justice, and using their platform. But I want to see those big corporations start investing in sustainable things in our community.
Yeah.
Like don't just talk about it, be about it. Like change the whole way we do business, you know, for real. But I know these corporations, they waking up and they seeing that this could affect our bottom line, so we better stand with them.
Stay woke.
And that's why they coming out the woodwork. But sorry we were so long-winded. Just had a lot to talk about today. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Wilson's For Real. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and of course right here on YouTube. And until next time, we're going to holler at y'all. We out.